Welcome back, Wolfpack. Today we're back with a brand new video. Today we will be playing Minecraft, but I'll be ranking every single enchantment. First up, we will be doing the protection enchantments. For protection 4, S or A, I think I'll have to put protection 4 in, let's see, probably, yeah, it's gotta go S. And as for fire protection, I mean, it could be useful, but protection I think is better, C tier. And blast protection, I mean, it's good for crystals, so I'll put it B tier, and then projectile protection, E tier. And these are the remaining normal armor enchantments that you would have. So for feather falling, that's S tier. And then thorns isn't really that good, C tier. Respiration, B tier. Depth Strider, A tier. Affinity, ooh. B or A tier, probably B tier. Now we are going to do all the sword enchantments. So, for Sharpness 5, that easily goes in S tier. Smite 5, that's going to go in F, along with Bane of Arthropods. Knockback, I mean, it can be useful, so C tier. Fire Aspect, that's A tier. And then Looting 3 can go next to Fire Aspect in A tier. And before I move on to pickaxe enchantments like Silk Touch and Unbreaking, we're going to get to today's sponsor. Are you looking for a Minecraft server to join? Well, consider joining Shade SMP, my new Minecraft server, where you can fight, build, and gear up, and take down your opponents, and earn gear by answering questions. The realm code is in the description below. Now, back to enchantments. So, efficiency, probably go A tier, Silk Touch, B tier, and Breaking 3. Wait, that was Fortune? Oh, I thought that was Mending. I guess Fortune's B tier. It's not that good. It's not as good as you think. Now we have the bow enchantments. Power 5. I think I'm going to have to go B tier. For Punch is going to go C tier. Flame is going to go C tier. And Infinity is going to go D tier because you can't use it with tipped arrows. Now we have the 2 fishing enchantments, which are Luck of the Sea 3 and Lure. So I think they're both going to go into D tier just because they're not really that useful unless you want a really good bow or enchantment books. But it's much better to just trade with villagers for that. This is just some random mix stuff I had. So we have Mending, of course, which has to go in S tier. And then we have Frostwalker, which I don't really like Frostwalker. It's probably got to go in E tier. And then we have the 2 curses. So Curse of Binding, F tier, and Curse of Vanishing. Well, actually, it can be useful if you're in PvP and you die and you don't want your opponent to take your stuff. So it could be useful in E, I guess. Now we have the Trident enchantments, which are Impaling 5. Which actually, an Impaling 5 Trident does more damage than a Sharp 5 Netherite Sword. So, and I use this a lot in PvP, so I'm going to go A tier. And the Riptide, I love Riptide. Riptide's like one of the best enchantments for PvP with a Trident. Loyalty. Since I use Riptide, I don't think Loyalty's that good. C tier. And then Channeling, which goes with Loyalty. I think it's going to go D tier. Now we have the Crossbow enchantments, which are Multi-Shot. Okay, it's not really that good. It kind of wastes arrows, so D tier. And then with Piercing's better. I'm going to put that B tier. And then Quick Charge can also go B tier. These are 2 enchantments that should have gone with the curses and Frostwalker and stuff. Soul Speed 3 and Swift Sneak. I think they're both very good enchantments. Soul Speed being B and Swift Sneak being B tier. Mainly because they're just harder to get. You can't get those with villager trading. And our final books, which are the 3 for the mace and the 1 for the spear, starting with Lunge 3, which is a spear enchantment. I think it's actually really good. you can use lunge with a mace to do insane damage and combos. So I'm gonna go A tier. And with breach just goes through shields, I think. So I'm pretty sure. So C tier, and then density is the sharpness for the mace. So I'm gonna put it A S tier. And then Windburst 3, this enchantment launches you back up into the air. So A tier, S tier. Actually, no. Density is gonna go here, and Windburst will go up here. I like that better. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a ton of fun making this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, join my SMP, and comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Shade out.
This is how legends are made.